Hi everybody, Donna here from Embrace the Moon Tarot, and I'm just going to see if anybody comes on. This is the first time I've ever done a live YouTube reading, so it's not something my subscribers are used to, so I wasn't sure if there'd be too much of an interest or not. I'm just going to kind of hang out for a little bit to see if we can get somebody who has an interest or not. I've been working with a couple new decks and I've absolutely been loving them, and it's not the greatest. One of the decks that I have that I absolutely love is The Universe Has Your Back. I've been loving this deck. It's been such a joy to work with. And has really been kind of nice because I don't know about you, but the end of 2017 was quite rocky for me. So it was just kind of nice to have that little extra support. So I am actually going to go ahead and take questions. So if you are interested in questions, I actually have the chat. I see I have one person watching right now. So if you actually have a question, you can go ahead and pose the question. It's just you and me right now. But if you want to ask a question, you can go ahead and ask a question. I'll pull a card for you and you can have a free quick reading. But if not, that's fine too. So I'll just go ahead and pull a card for the general sake of pulling a card to kind of get things rolling. So let's look to see what kind of energy we can look for as we clean up, finish up the week and going into the weekend. So we have, when I lean on faith of the universe, peace becomes real. So I feel that this could apply to me as much as it can apply to other people. And for me, it kind of speaks about how, like I said, I feel like I'm probably not the only person who has experienced the rocky road that was 2017. And it really has tested my faith quite a bit. And I'm sure I'm not the only one that can feel that this is how it's been. So as I progressed into 2018, I definitely feel that desire to be connected in such a way that I can just have faith that I'm taken care of, that I can have faith that the universe has my back, which is ironically the title of this deck, actually. And so I read somewhere today about how it's not about requesting the universe to fill in the blanks and to prove that I'm taken care of. And then once I feel validated, then I can believe. Just believing, and then as you believe, things will unfold. See the validation that you were looking for just kind of unfold on its own. So just kind of leaning on the faith, know that you are indeed being taken care of by the universe. And so therefore everything will fall into place, and just believe it to be so, and it'll do and take its own course. So, all right. So, if anybody has a question, they can go ahead and pose the question right now. Like I said, I have the live chat kind of going, and I do have a bad connection, so I do apologize for that. But I just thought I'd give this a try and see if we'd have a little bit of fun pulling some cards. So if you have a quick question, you can pose a question. Other than not, I can go ahead and show you some other decks that I've been working with and maybe talk about some things. Another deck that I've been working with, as I said, I had a pretty tumultuous 2017. So another deck that I had been working with for myself has been the Mother Mary Oracle. And for me, this has been very comforting because of some of the things that I found in the actual Oracle guidebook. But it's got a really nice color palette, and it has a really nice messages on the actual cards. And as I've been kind of working through some of the things that have happened in 2017 and how I've just been kind of stressed out as a result of how life has unfolded and the train wreck that 2017 kind of felt like it was, this has been kind of a nice support system. But I also was reading the book by itself, and as you can see, I've highlighted the book quite a bit because there's just been so many good love notes to self in this book about just having faith and relying on the universe and knowing that you're taken care of. So that's been definitely a nice comfort zone for me as far as oracle decks are concerned. And I do use this deck whenever I do this deck for kind of summarizing a reading or for support for whoever's receiving the reading. So kind of a roundup, so to speak. And that's usually how I use a lot of my oracle. Very rarely do I use oracle decks for actual readings. Usually just use them for summaries. The newest deck has been the Cosmic Tarot. And I'll be honest with you, I actually got this deck. I was hoping to use it for the January Tarotscopes on this channel, and I haven't had a chance to sit down and do the Tarotscopes. Hopefully I will get them done this weekend. But one of the reasons why I actually got this deck was because I was really hoping to use it with my Chakra Mindset Balance Oracle cards. I feel that it actually kind of sits really nicely with the color palette and the imagery that is in this deck. And this deck is about the chakra system. And as the title kind of says, it's about balancing the chakra system. So kind of, to me, it's got a twofold purpose. I mean, I can read this deck as just an oracle deck to help me connect however I want to or get messages that I want to get. But it also can kind of help me focus on the energy of a specific chakra if I want to. And the colors vary depending on the cards, but purple has usually is connected with the third eye chakra. And so a lot of the messages that are in each card with whatever color palette it is, it has to do with whatever chakra it corresponds with. So it's a really nice deck. And I just thought that the two of them look like they probably go really well together. And hopefully I can do the January Tarotscopes using this deck. And then upon recommendation from someone I follow on YouTube, they actually showed this deck, which is the Witch's Wisdom Oracle. And I got this actually right at the beginning of the new year, mostly because it took that long to get here. I don't profess of being a witch, but I like the color palette and I like a lot of the keywords and kind of the energy that comes with this deck. I can't foresee myself using this on Tarotscopes per se, maybe around Halloween, possibly. But again, it's an oracle deck, so I can see using this at the end of wrap it all up or whatever. Well, that probably pretty much sums up. If no one has anything that they want to get a reading, if they don't have a specific question or anything, I'm probably just going to go ahead and go. I see that I have one viewer, and I do appreciate you joining in. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a quick card and maybe look at some energy regarding this particular channel in the future, and hopefully a nice some insight for this channel, because like I said, I do really want to get back to doing the videos. So oh, I know what deck I'm going to use. This is the deck that I got last year. This is the Sacred Creators Oracle. It's got a really nice palette. I think I used this in one of the Tarotscope one month in 2017, but I don't remember which month it was. So let me go ahead. This has to do with business, although it can supersede just business reading. So let me go ahead and, oh, yes. Hi, I have a question, and am I in need of a shaman healing? Ooh. Okay, so I immediately got, without even getting the cards out, like I feel like I got a specific answer to that. But I'm going to go ahead and pull a card to kind of collaborate on I have felt an initial answer is. Okay. So immediately whenever you posed the question, I felt, yes, you do need to search out someone who can give you some guidance with healing. I don't know if it's a shaman specifically, but I feel like whatever it is that you are kind of dealing with starts back something within your childhood when you're fairly young. Something that it's something in your past, something in your history, something that occurred that you experienced, not more that was to you, not so much that you were a part of. I don't know if that makes sense or not, but like you were involved in it, but it's not something that you did. It's not like you climbed a ladder and you fell down. So you didn't participate in that facet, but it happened to you as a result of other people. Whatever it is that you're dealing with right now, I'm going to wait until the connection. Okay. I wanted to wait until the connection got a little better. So whatever it is that you feel like you're kind of dealing with right now, I feel like the root of it, this card kind of indicates that the root of it is whatever this occurrence was, and I don't know if it was toddler years or somewhere around that toddler age frame, like 3, 4, 5-ish. That's kind of the root of whatever it is that you're kind of dealing with now. So whatever it is that makes you feel kind of heavy, that you feel like you've been questioning, should I seek some healing somewhere for this, whatever it is I'm feeling of? The answer is yes. And it seems like the root of it's going to be whatever it is that happened or occurred within that time frame from your childhood is probably going to be the focus. So find someone good that you feel like you can trust. Don't just go to anybody. Do some research so that you can find someone that you feel that you can trust, rely on, that has high reviews from people that you trust. So rely on your instincts to guide you as far as finding the right person that'll help you with that healing. Does that help you? I hope that helped you in some way. I don't know if my chat's slow or what, but I hope that answered your question or what have you. Oh, good, good. And then I went ahead and pulled an oracle card to kind of wrap that up, and I got healing. So yes, I think, and I get a sense that whatever it is, you've been doing some work on your own. Again, the connection's bad. So whenever I see it says bad connection, I try to pause. So whatever it is, I feel like you've already started doing some of the work on your own. You've taken some of the initial steps that you've needed to take to start the process. You've gotten to a point where you can still help yourself a little bit, but yeah, you need a little bit of something extra that's going to give you whatever it is to get you to the next phase. Continue doing what you've been doing to heal yourself. But yeah, search for someone you feel that you can connect with, and wait for that, that spiritual connection. Whenever you're searching for a shaman, wait for that connection that you feel that, oh yes, this is the perfect person who's going to help me. Be guided by your instincts so that you connect with the person who's going to be there for you, not for themselves in their pocketbook, if that makes sense. So yes, I'm glad that helps you, but yeah, you're on the right track. So yeah, thank you so much for sticking with this and the bad connection and posing a question. So I really appreciate it. All right, well, since you have that question answered and it doesn't look okay, I've been trying so hard to find who it is I need. Yeah, it's really hard to find someone, and I will say this, I don't know that there's very few really bad people out there who are psychics or mediums or shamans and what have you. I'm one of the ones who believes that you can probably stumble on someone who might be able to heal you because you can tap into source some way or another without, even if they're not like great at it, they can probably, you know, tap into spirit and help people. So the I think the biggest thing or the key thing is finding that one that you, as soon as you talk with or you connect with, you feel that energy that you know that's your energy and your vibrations are going to match with that person's energy and vibrations, and so you know that that person's going to be able to offer you whatever you need to get to the next level. So yeah, just do some research and kind of reach out if you know people who've been kind of using shaman for healing. Maybe ask who they've been going to and try to get some referrals from them. But yeah, do your research, and I think you'll find someone. Just rely on your instincts. But in the meantime, keep doing what you've been doing to help yourself, because I feel that whatever you've been doing the right things to kind of start the process, and you can continue keeping that process going until you find that person who's going to help you with the next phase. You're very welcome. I'm so happy that you joined me. It was kind of fun. Even if it was just you and me, it was really great, Sherry. Well, if that's it, I think I'm going to go ahead and just get off of here since there's no one else that is on. And yeah, I hope you have a blessed night, and I hope you find that one person that you need to get whatever healing you need. I mean, I do offer readings, but I will be very honest with you. I'm glad. I'm glad. Yep. I offer readings. So if you, you know, if you want to tap into some readings for some of the next phases, you can get a reading from me. But if you feel that I'm not the right step and there's someone else, I completely understand. I'm all about finding the perfect match for the healing. So I do offer readings, but at the same time, if you know somebody else who's going to connect better, I won't be offended at all if you go to somebody else. All right, Sherry, I'm going to go ahead and just wrap this up and go ahead and call it a night then. And this was fun. So I would love to hear if you do find someone and you get to the next phase, feel free to reach out and tell me about your progress. I would love that. But until next time, you have a wonderful evening, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video. Okay? Bye.